My name is Gregory Armstrong, formerly from an EMS background. Then I transitioned to ministry, congregational ministry. While I was doing that work, I did chaplaincy in hospitals as an on-call chaplain, and served with the Toronto Paramedic Services as chaplain and Springwater Fire and Emergency Services as well. Currently, I serve as a chaplain at the Collingwood General Marine Hospital. And we had the privilege of bringing Melanie Willard in today to do a presentation, a workshop on resiliency in frontline staff. It was quite something to look and see the response of all the crowd, who was a very diverse crowd, from frontline hospital staff. We had community partners with police, fire, and EMS. We had mental health there. And the impact of this seminar was visible today and tangible. And I found what made this different than many others was that it wasn't just the academic knowledge that she was sharing in a very positive and real way, but it was the stories, her personal life story behind all of this, that I think made the greatest impact, and the way she shared that in a very real, very human way. And like her book suggests, Dare to be Raw, she was daring to be raw with us, and in so doing, I think, touched a lot of people, brought to light some subjects that need to be talked about more, that we might be able to reduce the stigma and be able to offer help to people that need help. And by sharing the way she did so candidly, I think broke some of those barriers. In fact, the response after the seminar was such that people were coming forward and speaking to her. Some were doing so with tears in their eyes still, and saying thank you, thank you, thank you for what she shared, because it was that well done and that meaningful. And so I would highly recommend Melanie, if you're considering bringing her in and you're maybe hesitating because she's not a uniform person, know that both professionally and personally she has served in crisis intervention, in disaster scenes, and her own personal story of trauma through a lot of those situations shines through in such a way that brings meaning to what it is that she's doing. I would highly endorse her. She hit it out of the park for us today, and I know that if you're considering Melanie, she'll do the same for you. You can't go wrong.